Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your monthly tarot advice video for the month of March. I hope you're doing well, and as always, please take what resonates and leave the rest. If anything does happen to resonate, you'll have to let me know in the comments down below. And if you'd like to book a private in-depth video reading with me, those are available linked down below. Without further ado, let's just jump right into this. So first we have the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Empress, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Nine of Wands. So we're starting this month with the energy of victory, and we have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So it does seem like there are celebrations all around right now in your life, Capricorn. Little wins, big wins, but it feels like maybe you are finally being celebrated or noticed for your hard work. And because the Three of Cups is here, I do believe that this might be some kind of recognition within your community for work that you do in your community. Maybe volunteer work, but I just see a lot of victories and success and recognition being noticed. And to do with projects, work, career, we have the Knight of Swords. So again, I feel like you're really taking charge of something here, some kind of project. I feel like you're not necessarily being in a leadership role, but it's almost like you're just getting up and getting stuff done. I don't know why that's the energy that I'm feeling for it. It feels like you've kind of been waiting around for other people to catch up, and now you're like, I'm tired of waiting, I'm just gonna carry on. That's what the energy feels like there. Now in relationships and love, we have the Empress. So if maybe you are stepping into more of a motherly role here, but it feels like there's a lot of creativity and peace and tranquility surrounding your energy in relationships and love right now. The Empress can be a signal of pregnancy, but as always, please take it as it resonates. I like to say that she's more of a signal of fertility, because we can have this in all aspects of our life. We can have fertility and creativity in our projects, in bringing life into things, in what we create in the world, you know, in how we interact with people. It does not necessarily have to be a physical birth. The Nine of Cups here as home and family or personal life. Again, it just feels like there's a lot of success here. It feels like almost everything is falling into alignment. A lot of wish fulfillment, success and achievement. But with your advice being the Nine of Wands, I feel like it's just a signal to, I don't know why, but the way I want to read this is as to say, be careful with how you share things. Again, because you have the Six of Wands here, I feel like, again, there is a lot of success, there is a lot of victory, a lot of eyes on you. So I think the Nine of Wands is coming out. Is just be careful of who sees what, of what information you're sharing out. Like, maybe sharing things with your close friends instead of sharing it with the internet, things like that. But it feels like just a warning that, you know, some people watching or celebrating or cheering you on might not always have your best interests at heart. But we are going to go ahead and we are going to clarify these a little bit deeper to see the bigger picture here. So again, what I was envisioning again is maybe charity work, non-profit, community work that is gaining you success here. But I want to know a little bit deeper of what these successes or wins are looking like. And this is the current energy of the month, Justice. So this could be a win in some kind of legality, or waiting for a change. I don't know the words that I'm trying to find here, but I can envision it. It's like big changes in rules or in the law, and I feel like you have had a hand in it. Maybe making something more mainstream, more accessible. Let's clarify this a little bit deeper. That's why I feel like maybe your the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're advocating for people that maybe can't advocate for themselves. And I feel like that's what the Knight of Swords is. You got tired of waiting and hoping that someone would make a good call, make a good decision here. And you decided, why couldn't you be the one to start, you know, get the ball rolling? Let's clarify this Knight of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like maybe even you as one trying to put something off a little bit longer because having a lot on your plate. But with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you decided that there would never be a perfect time, you know? Your schedule would never be clear enough. You would, you know, never have enough time, or you would never be quite ready, so you might as well have just started it. I feel like that's what the energy is there. Let's get another card for... Ooh, we got two here. We have the Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Again, I feel like you got tired of putting it off, hearing excuses, making excuses yourself, that you decided to finally take charge in things. Again, it's not perfect, but perfect, you know, progress beats perfection every time is what I always say. Practice makes progress, and progress beats perfection every time, you know? Because if you're striving for perfect and you're not starting something because you're waiting for it to be perfect, you're never going to start, you know? Start it bad, start it messy, start it scared, and the rest will come naturally. Let's clarify this Empress, something that you've had a lot of patience with building, putting a lot of time and energy into. The Ace of Swords, I feel like you're gaining clarity on something, as, again, I keep wanting to say, like, you've got the ball rolling here. You've finally got the ball rolling. You're finally starting to see movement, recognition, and change. Again, I still feel like there is parts of you that are maybe mourning how things were in the past, and these might be very big, scary changes. But again, I feel like these are giving you a lot of clarity in how you want to move forward, in how you hold yourself and you carry yourself. And the Queen of Wands is boosting your confidence, really. That's why the Empress is here, because your confidence has been boosted. You're more magnetic. You're more in alignment with what you want. It's almost like your manifestations are finally coming through because you're just in alignment with them and magnetic for them, if that makes sense. So what is this Nine of Cups to do with your family life? Again, success. Okay, again, this does feel like it was a long time coming. The way I always like to describe strength is strength is a card of patience. It's not a card of brute force. It's not a card of, you know, pedal to the metal strength. It is slow, it is gentle, it is kind. It is like the waves that erode a cliff, you know. It's not one wave that causes the cliff to crumble. It is many waves over time, slowly chipping away, gently, carefully, kindly. That is how strength has to be sometimes. It's okay to take it slow, take it gentle. That can sometimes be where we grow the most, where we have to be the strongest. And that can be the hardest battle sometimes. But I feel like finally you're seeing success. You're seeing little wins. So it feels like all of this is finally worth it. We have the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands again, and the Hanged Man. I feel like you're finally understanding your own boundaries, your own limits, and you're not afraid to say that and to make them known. I feel like you've put other people first a lot here, Capricorn, and now you're finally being like, okay, it's my turn to take a step back. It's my turn to speak my boundaries and to protect myself a little bit. And there is nothing wrong with that at all. Again, I feel like you're going to find a lot of success there. And I think the reason that these are coming out here is because you're struggling a lot with setting these boundaries and being kind and gentle to yourself when it comes to your family. Because, you know, I'm feeling that you're a very family-oriented person. All you want to do is help people, Capricorn. But I feel like you're doing that at detriment to yourself sometimes. So putting yourself first is not a bad thing. It does not make you a bad person. In fact, it can make you stronger in some ways, Capricorn. So again, the Nine of Wands is your advice, but I feel like that pretty much sums it up. Again, the Sun, you're going to have a lot of positivity when you start setting boundaries. You'll have more time and energy for yourself. And you'll just feel a lot better for it, Capricorn. I think that's your biggest piece of advice here, is to just not let people take advantage of you. Even, again, it is all about family here. There is a difference between helping family and family taking advantage of you. And you don't always have to help just because they're family, you know. You can put yourself first, and there is nothing wrong about that. Again, be gentle, be kind to yourself, take some time for yourself this month, Capricorn, I think that is very important for you. Find the little quiet moments any way you can. But that is all that I have for your reading today. If you did enjoy it, please like, subscribe, do all those YouTube things. Thank you for watching this far. I truly appreciate you.